Hello everybody, welcome back for more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 3 action as the Neon are back at home with an 8-5 record taking on the Bolters who are 3-10 in this interleague matchup. Neon are kind of reeling right now as they've lost the last 3 games and they barely lost the last game against the Outlaws. They had a chance to win that one. So the defending champs picked up that win, so they may see each other again in the postseason and we may not. Don't know, still early in the season. But the Neon are looking for a win, and this would be the great time to pick one up. As the Bolters currently are the worst team in the league with a 3-10 record. So we're going to see if they can hop back on the winning side with a win here. And this is game number 3 between these two teams. Neon won the first 2 games, outscored them 15-4. Excuse me. So they haven't had any problem with the Bolters in the past, but that could change, seeing how the Neon are currently in a bad losing streak right now. So let's hop into this one and see what happens. Bolters are going to have Chase Cortez on the mound. Has yet to pick up a win or a loss, but has a 2.04 ERA, so could be a decent game from them today. So it may not be a total walkover win. As the Neon are going to have Owen Lozano on the mound, 1-1 record with a 2.79 ERA. He's pitched okay so far, and they're going to need another good performance from him in this one. So let's get to lineups. And we'd have some morale issues to deal with. Let's see, everybody here is fine. Sherpark's going to come out. Pruitt's going back out there on left. He hit a home run last time. Instigate's a bit slacking off, but might have to deal with these. We'll leave them 2 in for now. If their morale drops any further, we'll go ahead and replace them. But we'll leave them in. So let's get to the game. So for the Bolters, the guy a little bit of fatigue out there in center field, or he could just be injured, don't know. But he's got high morale out there. He's got high morale over at third base as well. And Carson and Weiss, first baseman and left fielder, both have negative morale. On the Neon side, high morale for Barajas and Sloan, as well as Houndstooth, but negative for Instigate and Moreno. And Pruitt is out of his position, but he should be used to that, as he's been out of position pretty much most of the season so far. So it's a packed house as the crowd hopes to get in here and charge up the Neon, getting back on the winning side. As the Neon are taking the field now, and leaving off with the Bolters, it's going to be Kingston Beal, followed by Enzo Bomzo and Dominic Ramirez batting third. So thanks to this losing streak that the Neon currently on, they had to make a change in the bullpen. They kicked off Dantas and picked off a new pitcher to replace him. Which I still think, I didn't go back to look, but I think he's the one they signed in the offseason, but they just had to replace him due to budget concerns. But anyway, let's get to it. Lozano's looking in. As who's this betting? Kingston Beal, that's right. 245 average with 3 homers, 11 ribbies. And the first pitch from Lozano was fouled away. Slider just missed the outside corner. That was close. Screwball hit up the middle, and this is going to go through, so leadoff hit for the Bolters as they look to take the advantage here early. As Enzo Bomzo steps in, shortstop. Got a 327 average with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. And he takes the first pitch in the outside corner for a strike. Slider fouled away. Fastball just took that one, as that missed high. Slow grounder to the right hand side, but that's a foul. Swung at and missed. High fastball got him. Strike 3, so 1 away. Brings up the catcher Dominic Ramirez, who's batting 200. Only 1 RBI, nothing else. So it makes me wonder if he's the actual starting catcher, or if he's the backup. As he fouls first pitch away. Screwball misses the outside corner. Fastball hit into right, but right at Bird, who's there to glove it for out number 2. And the runner has to retreat back to first. So 2 down, runner at first base for Ramiro Locos, who's the center fielder. Got a 367 average with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. She looks focused. And fouls first pitch off. Late on the fastball, swung at and missed. Taken high. There's a ball. Way out in front of that one. Swung at and missed. As this pitch is down in the dirt. So the catcher throws the first to complete the out, and that'll do it. As the Bolters come up empty in the first, they do pick up a hit, but they leave them stranded. So we're at the bottom of the first inning, no score as of yet. And up steps Ward Barajas. First baseman's batting .404, 6 home runs, 18 RBIs. I think he leads the team in both categories now, which is surprising from him. First pitch misses low. Total opposite direction. That one's fouled away. Line shot to right, but this is going to drop foul. So it's 1-2. Taken low for ball 2. Lined up the middle. Backhanded by McWaffles. Throws over to first. That's out number 1. As Barajas is retired. Brings it to center fielder Chris Sloan, batting .391 with 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. Line drive, hot smash right to first. Carson grabs it, steps on the bag. That's out number 2. Brings up the right fielder Kehlani Bird, batting .441 with 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Hit deep to left center. I don't know. Well, looks like it has a chance. Yep, this is out of here. Home run for Bird. Home run number 4. She goes opposite field. 418 feet. RBI number 10. And the Neon strike first here in the bottom of the first inning. Going to bring up second baseman Avenue Nguyen, batting .389 with 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. See if she could follow suit with a back-to-back. Strike on the outside corner. Line shot deep to right. She did go back-to-back. Home run for Avenue. Opposite field shot for her. So Neon coming here swinging the big bats. Back-to-back home runs here in the bottom of the first. 384 feet. Homer number 4. RBI 17. And Neon now lead 2-0. For Rentz Pruitt, playing in left field. Got .391 average with 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. So he's tied with the Barajas for the team lead. And he had a home run last game. So he could go back-to-back-to-back. But he's going to pop this one up right there at short. And that's called for out number 3. He should have let that one go. But that'll do it for the Neon. They score twice with 2 home runs. They lead 2-0 going top of the second. There's Flavio McWallies, second baseman. McWallies. I called him McWaffles, didn't I? Either way, he's batting .315 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. I can go for some waffles right now. His first pitch is down low, ball 1. Slider on the outside corner, strike 1. Screwball misses low, so it's 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground up the middle and past the diving Avenue. So back-to-back innings. Leadoff man singles right up the front. Up the middle. I bring up the first baseman Derek Carson. He's got a .122 average with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. Shatters his bat as he fouls this one off to the left-hand side. So we need some new lumber. Line shot through the hole in the left side. He's reached down out for that one. So back-to-back hits, puts runners at first and second with nobody out. And Megan Weiss, the left fielder, steps in, batting .244, 4 RBIs. And Lozano starting to get a little bit of a jam. As the first pitch is in there for a strike. Curveball in the outside corner, strike 2. Fastball taken high, that's ball 1. Check swing, but the fastball caught the corner, that's strike 3, so 1 away. For the right fielder, Jinkies Bree, batting .125 with only 1 RBI. Takes the fastball low, strike 1. Screwball in the outside corner, strike 2. Fastball popped up, foul territory. This is going to drop before anybody can get to it. Screwball just missed. That was borderline. Slow grinder towards first. Barajas have it to second. Out number 1. Back to first. Not in time. But still 2 outs. But now have runners on the corners. For the pitcher, Chase Cortez, batting .500. Jinkies Bree injured herself on that play. So she's getting taken out. Jerry Mander Uptown's going to replace her. She pulled her hamstring. Ouch. That's going to knock her out for a few games. As this one's hit into right field, this is going to drive in a run. So the Bolters come back with one run of their own. They now trail 2-1. Still have runners at first and second with two outs. There's Kingston Beal, who singled his first time up. And he hits one up the middle. Bad hop. This gets away from Avenue. Sloan fires at home, but it's not in time. That's going to tie up the game. That bad hop may have cost him a run right there. So still have runners at first and second. Still 2 outs for Enzo Bomzo. His first misses outside. Curve is fouled off. Hit on the ground to second. Avenue has it. Over to first. That'll end the inning. But not before the Bolters score twice. They come back with 2 of their own. It's now a 2-2 game going to the bottom of the second. As Luca Instigate steps in for his first at bat, playing third base with 389 average. He's hit 3 bombs with 10 homers. What? 3 bombs and 10 RBIs, I should say. So he takes first pitch inside. Strike. Out in front, fouls it off to the right-hand side. Hit deep to center, but he gets under this just a bit. And it's caught just short of the warning track for out number 1. Now to bring up the catcher, Kid Moreno. He's got a 359 average. Does have 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Swings early, fouls it off to the left. Swings late, fouls it to the right. And swings on time, but lobs it right there to short. That's caught for out number 2. Now to bring up the third baseman, shortstop, I should say. Bear Houndstooth. He can play third. He's got a 340 average with 4 homers, 11 RBIs. Takes a strike down low. Also low, ball 1. Low again, ball 2. Inside, ball 3, so it's 3-1. And low again, ball 4, so Houndstooth takes his walk. That'll put a runner at first with 2 outs for Owen Lozano. He's batting .444 on the year. But he'll pop this one up deep in the center. The outfield was pulled in, but they had to retreat. But they got plenty of room. That's caught for out number 3, and that'll end the inning. Neon pick up over base runner off a walk, but they leave him stranded. Move to the top of the 3rd inning. Still 2-2 your score. As catcher Ramirez steps back into 0 for 1. Screwball misses outside. Check swing, but that slider's in there. Strike 1. Fastball, another check swing. That's also in there. Strike 2. Fouls it back. Way out in front, swung at and missed. Strike 3. So 1 away for Locos, who's 0 for 1. Still looking focused. Check swings the fastballs right down the middle for a strike. Fouls it off into the dugout, left-hand side. So it's 0-2. Reached out and grabbed it and dribbles it out to the pitcher, who fires over to first. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up the second baseman, McWallies, who singled his last time up. He swings the first pitch, can't get it. Swings again. This one's hit up the middle, but right to Houndstooth short. Lobs it over to first, and that's out number 3. And the Boulders are retired in order for the first time today. So move to the bottom of the 3rd, still 2-2 the score. And first baseman Barajas is back up as they're back at the top of the order. He's 0 for 1. Hits this one high to left center, but he's under this one too much. This one's going to be caught. That's out number 1. Sloan steps back in for his second at bat. He's 0 for 1. Takes the fastball low for a ball. Out in front, fouled it off to the right. Inside, that looked like a ball, but it's called a strike. So it's 1-2. Out front again, fouls it off. Should have let that one go. That was a ball. He swung at it and it's grounded to first. And the first baseman picks it up, steps on the bag. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Kehlani Bird. He's 1 for 1. She homered her first time up. They really like to see her get going with the power swings. This first pitch misses high. And she gets under this one. Hits it into left field. Left fielder has plenty of room. And he's there for out number 3. So the Neon are retired in order. And we move to the top of the 4th inning. Still 2-2. Bolter's currently out hitting them 5-2. And first baseman Carson steps back in. He's 1 for 1. Takes the curve on the outside corner for a strike. Screwball swung at and missed. Couldn't get it. Fastball just misses. Swung at and missed to chase another fastball. That one's outside the zone. So 1 away from Megan Weiss, who's 0 for 1. Fouled away. That was right down the middle. Screwball misses. Hit up the middle. Avenue stops it from rolling any further, but that's going to be an infield single. So 1 out, runner at first. They bring up Gerrymander Uptown, who's batting for her first time. Batting .241, driven in 2. Fastball misses low. Slider hit on the ground to set. First. Barajas throws to second. Out number 1. Back to Barajas at first, and that'll complete the double play as the Bolters come up empty here in the 4th. So we move to the bottom of the inning. Still knotted up at 2. Brings up Avenue. She homered her last time up. So she's 1 RBI behind Barajas for the team lead. Shakes a ball outside. Ball 2 inside. Fouls it straight back. So it's 2-1. Down low, ball 3. There's a strike, so it's full count. Line shot right to third. Picks it up and throws it over to first. That's out number 1. So that'll bring up Pruitt. He's 0 for 1. And he misses low for ball. Up high and in, ball 2. Swung at and missed. That was ball 3, but strike. Slow grounder out towards third. And allows him back over. That's 2 straight outs over to third base. As Instigate steps in the box, he's 0 for 1. First pitch up high, ball 1. Swung through it and missed. He was underneath it. Ball 2 on the inside. Fouls it away, so it's 2-2. Grounds it over to first. Carson picks it up, steps on the bag, and that's out number 3. So the Neon can't even get the ball to the infield that inning as they retired in order. Moved to the top of the 5th, still knotted up at 2. Brings up the pitcher Cortez. He singled and drove in a run his last time. Takes a fastball low for a strike. Pops it up on the infield. Houndstooth is there. He waves everybody away. And he'll glove this one for out number 1. And that'll bring up Beal, who's 2 for 2. And he's driven in a run as well. But he's going to get retired this time as he grounds it over to third. Instigate fires it over just in time. Missing by maybe half a step, if that. That's out number 2. Brings up Bomzo, he's 0 for 2. He's late. He's looking for something slow. Got a fastball. Curve misses low. This one's smashed deep to right, but this is foul. It's 1-2. Another one fouled away. Grounded towards third. Instigate has another play. He'll fire over. That's in time for out number 3. And the Bolters come up empty once again. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 2-all. Their score. Brings up Kid Moreno. He's 0 for 1. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's inside, ball 1. This is low, ball 2. Swung at and missed, strike 2. Hit high and deep to left. I think he's under it just a tad. And this will be caught short of the warning track for out number 1. Too much height. Then I bring up the shortstop, Houndstooth. He walked his last time, so no official at bat as of yet. He takes a strike on the outside. Ball 1 outside. Line shot left. This is going to get caught. And that's out number 2. So Lozano steps in. He's 0 for 1. Right down the middle, but he fouls it away. Deep shot to right, but right at the right fielder. That's caught for out number 3. As Uptown hauls that one in, and the Neon come empty as well. Moving to the top of the 6. Still no score. Neon only have 2 hits, and they're both in the first. Bolters are not looking like a last place team right now. As Ramirez steps in, he's 0 for 2. Hits the first pitch on the ground to short. Houndstooth has it. Flings it over, and that's out number 1. As Loco steps in 0 for 2. Swings and fouls first pitch away. Takes one outside. Fastball on the inside, which watches it go by, strike 2. Pops it up right hand side. Barajas is there, clears everybody away, and he'll glove this one for out number 2. So 2 down, nobody on for McWallis, who's 1 for 2. And he'll take one on the inside corner for a strike. Slow grinder towards first. Barajas has it, and he'll fire to Lozano, who's covering. That's out number 3. And the Bolters are retired again. So we move to the bottom of the 6. Neither team has really done anything since the second inning. This is still knotted up at 2. So that'll bring up Barajas, who's 0 for 2. Line shot right back to the pitcher, who gloves it for the out. Quick hands there for out number 1. Brings up Chris Sloan, he's 0 for 2. Takes a strike on the outside. Line right back to the pitcher, gets a glove on it, but can't haul it in. Sloan's going to be safe at first with an infield single. So 1 out, runner on for Kaylani Bird, who's 1 for 2. There's a strike on the outside. Pops it up right behind the plate. And it's gloved by the catcher for out number 2. So 2 down. Brings up Avenue. She's 1 for 2. This one smoked it to left. She's done it again. Home run number 2 for Avenue. This is a 2-run shot this time. That puts the Neon up 4-2 with a 390-foot shot, a 394 shot. Home run number 5, RBI at 18 and 19. She now has the team lead in RBIs. Now Pruitt steps in the box, 0 for 2. See if he could follow it up with one of his own. First pitch is outside. Line shot down the line. This is going to be a fair ball, but Pruitt's going to have to hold it first. So runner on first, 2 outs for Luca Instigate, who's 0 for 2. And he grounds one over towards second. McWallis has it. He'll fling it over to first. That's out number 3, and that'll end the inning. But the Neon score twice off a home run from Avenue. That's her second of the game. They now lead 4-2 going on top of the 7th. As Derek Carson steps in, 1 for 2. And Lozano is starting to get a little tired here. This is pitch number 70. So this will be his last inning, as this one's in there for a strike. And right up the middle for a hit. So the Bolters lead off with a single. That brings up the tying run to the plate. And Megan Weiss, who's 1 for 2. Lozano might not even make it through this inning at this rate. Then again, he might instigate has this one over to second for out number 1, but they won't get the runner at first. But the lead runner is thrown out for out number 1. As Gerrymander Uptown steps in 0 for 1. Double play to get around the inning. First pitch misses low. Fouled away to the right side, so it's 1-1. Slider swung at and missed. Couldn't get it. Fastball popped up right in front of the catcher. He steps out a few feet and he'll glove this one for out number 2. Which brings up their pitcher, Chase Cortez. He's probably getting pinch hit for. He's 1 for 2 on the day, though. And he is getting taken out. Hugo Moore is going to come in and pinch hit. He's got 222 average with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. He's the other catcher, so he's got to be their starter. And he'll take a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. Slider misses inside. Curveball hit on the ground to third. Instigate has it, fires it over. That's in time for out number 3. And the Bolters come up empty for another inning. As Gerardo Horton is now going to come in to pitch. Got 2.70 ERA. And we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Neon currently have a 2-run advantage. It's 4-2 is your score. As Kid Moreno steps up. 0 for 2 on the day. It's not helping his morale any. Swung late, fouls it off to the right-hand side. This will be caught by the right fielder. That's out number 1. Brings up Houndstooth. He walked and he's 0 for 1. But he lines this one deep to center, but center field has room, and they're there for out number 2. As Lozano steps in, he's 0 for 2, but he's not batting here. He's getting taken out. Shipwreck's going to come in to pinch hit. She takes a strike down low. Hit high and deep to left, foul territory. This got a chance to reach the seats. No, it's going to be caught just short of the wall by Weiss. Just could get to it in time. Shipwreck is retired. So she's coming out. And Salazar is now going to come in. They just signed him at the end of last game. He's coming in to pitch for the first time. So we'll see what he can do. So we move to top of the 8th, 4-2 Neon lead. And Beal steps in 2 for 3. 2 singles, has driven in 1 run. Salazar looks in for his first pitch of the season. There's a fastball. It's in there for a strike. Slider taken for strike 2. Fouls it off. Another one fouled away. And fouled away once more. Not making it easy. Slider, just off the corner. That could have been called. Swung at and missed, chased the fastball low. So Salazar comes in and strikes out the first batter he faces this season. Brings up Bomzo, he's 0 for 3. Fastball up high, strike 1. Fouls it off. So it's 0-2. Hit into right center. This is going to chance to drop. Sloan lays out. Can't get to it. This one's going to roll past him. And Bird gets it in. This is going to be a triple. If Sloan could have stopped that, that would have been held to a single for sure. So runner at third with 1 out for Ramirez. As they got a chance to drive in another run. This one's grounded up the middle. This will do it. As the throw goes across the first base for the out, but the run will cross. It's now 4-3 as they come right back with another run of their own. Brings up Locos 0 for 3, so Salazar unfortunately is getting up his first run as well. This was smashed to the right side foul. There's a ball inside. Hit on the ground to third base. Instigate lays out to get it. Stops it from going to the outfield, but that's going to be an infield single. So now I have runners at first and second for McWally's, who's 1 for 3. First pitch in there for a strike. Hit on the ground, right straight to Barajas, who picks it up, steps on the bag. That's out number 3. And the inning is retired. But the Bolters score 1. They inch a little bit closer. They now trail 4-3 going to the bottom of the 8th. As Ward Barajas steps in 0 for 3. And he'll take a strike down low. Down low again, ball 1. Popped up infield. Second baseman waves everybody off. And it's caught for out number 1. So Chris Sloan steps in the box. He's 1 for 3. We're going to blame him for that run being scored earlier. That one misses outside. Line shot to right. This drops foul. This was hit high and deep to center. He might have made up for it. But nope, it held up a little too long. It's just caught on the warning track for out number 2. So 2 down, nobody on for Kaylani Bird, who's 1 for 3. Line shot. Nice jumping. Stopped by McWally's at second. Thought for sure she had a single there, but McWally's climbed the ladder and got it. That's out number 3. And that'll end the inning. Neon coming empty, but they still lead by 1 going into the top of the 9th. As Derek Carson steps up, he's 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. But Salazar's done. We're going to bring in Hannah. This is going to be his first save attempt of the season, I think. So we'll see what he can do. He hasn't worked very much this season. And his first pitch is fouled away. Another one fouled off, so it's 0-2. Fastball, almost chased it. Was taken for a ball. Change-up fouled off. Held up on the high change-up. So it's 2-2. Fastball hit up the middle. Avenue can't get to it. That's going to roll into center. So lead-off single for the Neon. That brings up the go-ahead run to the plate now. Here's Weiss, who's 1 for 3. First pitch, fastball in the corner outside. Strike 1. Change-up hit on the ground to second. Avenue has it to second, out number 1. Back to first. Not in time. The lead runner was taken out. So runner at first, 1 out for Uptown, who's 0 for 2. Takes the change-up, strike. Fastball hit up the middle again, past the diving Avenue, into center. So that puts the tying run at second base now. Go ahead run at first for Horton. This will be his first at bat of the game. Looking for his first hit of the season. And they're taking him out. Masha Hansen's going to come in and pinch hit, I should say. 229 average, driven in 2. He's got an opportunity to score 1 here if he can get a hit. Sticks the fastball low. Strike 1. Fastball hit high to left. And this is off the wall. This is going to load the bases up. So 1 out. Bases are loaded for Kingston Beal, who's 2 for 4. And Hannah is in trouble of losing this game here. He takes the ball low. And he lines one up the middle. This is going to tie the game up. So the bases remain loaded with 1 out. It's now a 4-4 game as the Bolters have fought their way back here in the top of the 9th to tie it up. For Enzo Bomzo, it's 1 for 4. He tripled his last time up. You can see just how rusty Hannah is for not pitching much. His first pitch misses. Line shot to second, caught for the out. And all the runners are safe. So 2 outs. Base is still loaded for Ramirez, who's 0 for 4. First pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Change up on the outside corner, strike 2. Fastball swung at, missed, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But the Bolters came back and ties it up. And here's Damon Rasmussen's going to come in and pitch now with a 3.0 ERA. So no save for Hannah, as he's still looking for his first of the season, I think. But Lozano is also not going to get a win. Lozano's not going to get the win. So it's a no decision for him. We move to the bottom of the 9th, 4-4 your score. Brings up Avenue to win, who's 2 for 3. She's got 2 home runs. So she can hit a third here. That'll win it. Should be the second player in team history to hit 300 in a game. She takes a ball outside. Ball 2 down low. Foul it straight back. Strike 1. Line shot right back to the pitcher. Off the glove, over to first in time. And Avenue's retired. So one down, nobody on for Rence Pruitt, who's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Down low and in, ball 1. Line shot deep to center, but center field has room, and it's caught for out number 2. Now to bring up the third baseman, Luca Instigate, whose morale is really dropped. We're going to take him out. Guess we'll put Arnold over there at third. Even though she's not playing very well this season either. She got 235 average. She'll take a ball up high. Ball 2 is outside. Strike on the outside corner. Line shot through the middle. Avenue's going to be safe at first with a 2-out single. So the winning run's at first. If Neon could just get him around. As Kid Moreno steps in, 0 for 3. So strike on the outside corner. Fouled away, so it's 0-2. Up high, ball 1. Popped up, left side. Shortstop's going to have a play on this one. And that's left for out number 3. And that'll end the innings. So nothing doing for the 9 innings. We're going to move into the extras now. 4-4 your score. Neon are fighting for this one. Yes, the Bolters are really putting up a challenge. Playing a lot better than the 3-10 record is showing. As Ramiro Locos is at the plate 1 for 4. Hannah is not pitching anymore. He's getting taken out. And Dunk Lawson is going to come in to pitch now. As he comes in with the 1.17 ERA. And first pitch is in there for a strike. Strike 2, down low. Fastball swung at and missed. Lawson strikes out the first batter he sees. So one away from McWallies, who's 1 for 4. Takes the fastball in the outside corner for a strike. Curve misses low. Slider misses inside. Slow tapper, but foul right at the plate. So 2-2. Fastball misses high. Out in front, fouled it off to the right-hand side. Swung at and missed. Fastball got him. Strike 3. Out number 2. Here's Carson. He's 3 for 4. Slider on the inside corner. Strike 1. Curveball fouled away. Fastball fouled off. Curve fouled away. Hit on the ground at first, but this is going to be a foul. Swung at and missed. Lawson comes in and strikes out the side. Moved to the bottom of the 10th. Still knotted up at 4. There's Bear Houndstooth. He's 0 for 2, but has reached base with a walk his first time up. Line shot into left center. This is going to drop, but it's going to be held to a single. So runner at first with nobody out. That'll bring up Dunk Lawson. Looking for his first hit. They're going to keep him in because we don't know how long these extra innings are going to go. He swings at the first pitch and misses. Line shot to center. Off the second baseman's glove and gets away. Thought about going to third, but he held up. But that's going to put runners at first and second as Lawson gets his first hit of the year. Now it's Board Barajas, 0 for 4. Winning runs at second base if he can get him around. Got impatient, pops it up. First pitch. Center fielder comes in and gloves this one, out number 1. I'll bring up Chris Sloan. He's 1 for 4. He's super jacked up right now. See if he can, team captain, be the game winner. No, he's going to pop one up in center field. He also got impatient. And this one's caught for the out. So runners at first and second with nobody out. Now there's 2 outs. Brings up Bird, who's 1 for 4. See if she can keep her patience in check. and get something to hit. Well, she could have hit that one. That one's in there for a strike. Misses low, ball 1. Low again, ball 2. Hit into left center. This got a chance. It's going to be caught. Oh, that's out number 3, and Neon come up empty. Got the first 2 batters on, but couldn't push any across. Go to top of the 11th, still tied at 4. There's Megan Weiss, 1 for 4. There's Lawson still on the mound. First pitch is misses low, ball 1. Swung at and miss, strike 1. Fastball caught the corner, strike 2. Line shot to second, Avenue has it. That's caught for out number 1. Here's Uptown, she's 1 for 3. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Slider just missed inside. Fastball fouled off. So it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to second. Avenue has it again. He slings over, and that's out number 2. So 2 down, nobody on for Damon Rasmussen, the pitcher. Looking for his first hit of the year. Takes a strike inside. Slider on the outside corner. Fouls it off. Swung at and missed, strike 3. So Lawson comes in and shuts him out again. So move to the bottom of the 11th. Neon can win it with a run, but right now it's tied up at 4. Here's Avenue. She's 2 for 4. She's got her second opportunity for a 3rd home run. She's driven in 3 of their 4 runs. But she's going to ground this one over towards third. Third baseman lays out to get it. Over to first. That's out number 1. As again, Neon showing impatience. Here's Rance Pruitt. He's 1 for 4. That's inside for a strike. Line shot on the ground up the middle, and Pruitt's going to have a hit. So 1 out single, puts the runner at first. For Arnold, who singled her last time up. She's 1 for 1 today. And she hits one deep to center, but this is going to be caught. That's out number 2, and Pruitt has to go back to first. So 2 down, runner on. For Kid Moreno, who's still looking for his first hit of the day. He's 0 for 4. There's a strike. Pruitt takes off on a hit and run, but this is lobbed over to third, and that's caught for out number 3. As Moreno failed to get it out of the infield. So Neon come up empty again. We move to the top of the 12th. 4-4 is still your score. And here's Beal. He's 3 for 5. He's driven in 2 of their 4 runs. As Lawson's in here for his 3rd inning, and he's getting tired. First pitch is in there for a strike. And this one's line shot up the middle. He's going to be safe at first with a single. His 3rd hit of the day. Or 4th. I can't remember now. Here's Bomzo. He's 1 for 5. He did get that triple earlier. Slider on the outside corner. Curve is fouled off. So it's 0-2. Swung at and missed. Got him with a fastball. So 1 away. Runner at first for Ramirez, who's 0 for 5. Has driven in a run, though. Swings the first pitch late, fouls it off into the dugout. Takes one in the outside corner for a strike 2. Way out in front, completely fooled him with that one. Swung at and missed, strike 3. So 2 down, brings up Locos, who's 1 for 5. First pitch hammered up the middle and through. She gets a single. So that puts the go-ahead run at second base now with 2 outs. For McWally's, who's 1 for 5. First pitch in there, strike 1. Line shot towards first. Barajas is there to get a glove on it. That's caught for out number 3. And the Bolters leave 2 men on here in the top of the 12th. So move the bottom of the inning. Still tied up at 4. And the Bolters are out hitting them 15-9. Again, not looking like a 3-10 team. As Houndstooth steps in, 1 for 3. First pitch misses outside. Deep shot to center, but he's under this one. This one's going to be caught right at the base of the warning track. That's out number 1. As Dunk Lawson steps in, he's 1 for 1, but his day is finished. They're going to have another pitcher come in. And Adeline Clayton will come in to pinch hit. She's batting .500. She can strike low. And she'll pop one up into center field. Center fielder has tons of room, waves everybody off. And that's caught for out number 2. So back to top of the order, here's Barajas, who's 0 for 5. It's not very often he'd go an over for this long. Popped up behind the plate. Will this reach the screen? This will not reach the screen. It's caught. That's out number 3. And again, the Neon come up empty. So move on to the 13th inning. I can't remember what the record for the longest game the Neon have played in, but we're in 13 now. Still tied at 4. Here's Derek Carson, 3 for 5. He's got 3 singles as Andre Brooks is pitching now. First pitch misses low. This one's fouled off to the right-hand side. So 1-1. Just missed low. It's ball 2. Fastball hit to the left-hand side. That'll drop foul. So 2-2. Swung at and missed. Fastball got him. Strike 3. Brings up Megan Weiss, who's 1 for 5. First pitch caught the inside corner. There's a strike. Fastball hit up the middle and through. That's going to be a single. How many hits did the Bolters hit up the middle like that? Well, that's pretty much every AI team. Most of their hits seem to go up that way. Here's Jerry Mander, uptown. He's 1 for 4. First pitch fouled off. Swung at and missed. Swung right over the top. So it's 0-2. Fastball taken high for a ball. Slow grinder towards first. Barajas has it over to second for out number 1. Back to first. In time. Double play. And the Bolters are retired. Here in the 13th. Move to the bottom of the inning. 4-4. Still the score. As Chris Sloan steps in. 1 for 5. Line shot to the right-hand side. Foul. Takes a strike down low on the outside. Grounder towards first. Carson has it, and he'll win the race to first for out number 1. So Bird steps in the box, 1 for 5. Her only hit's been the home run that she hit in the first inning. Out in front of this one, this fouls it off to the, not fouls, but lobs it over in the right field, and that's caught by the second baseman. So Avenue, again, 3rd time she has a chance for her 3rd home run. Can she do it here? First pitch misses low and outside. No, she pops one up in the center. Shortstop is there. She caught it for out number 3. Neither team looks like they want to win this one. We move to the top of the 14th. 4-4 your score. Here's Rasmussen, 0 for 1. Takes a fastball down low, strike 1. Slider fouled away. Swung and missed, strike 3. So 1 down to go back to the top of their order. Here's Beal, who's 4 for 6. All singles. There's a strike on the inside corner. Fouls it to the right. This is going to drop. So 0-2. Fastball hit left side, drops foul. Just out of reach of Arnold. Hit deep into center. Sloan's giving chase. He's not going to be able to get to this one. This is going to bounce and hit the wall. That's going to be a double. That brings the go-ahead run to second base with 1 out. For Bomzo, who's 1 for 6. But a base hit here could give him the lead. He swings the fastball, misses it, strike 1. Hit on the ground up the middle. Avenue has it over to first. That's out number 2. but the runner advances to third. But now there's 2 outs. Runner at third. Ramirez is not happy about his day. He's 0 for 6. But he should be happy if he didn't get his RBI. That this game would be over already. But he's got a chance to drive another one in here. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Line shot to right. Barajas, nice diving stop, catches it, and that saves the run. Great defensive play over there at first. As the Bolters are retired, move to the bottom of the 14th inning. Still tied up at 4. So Rentz Pruitt's in the box. He's 2 for 5. There's going to be a lot of tired people at the end of this game. Ball inside. There's a strike. Out in front, fouled it away. So it's 1 and 2. Up high, ball 2. Line shot to right center. This is going to drop and go to the wall. As Pruitt's on his way to second. He's got a chance for a triple, but he's going to hold it second. So the winning runs to second base. Can the Neon get him across? There's Arnold. 1 for 2. Popped up right side. This isn't going to do it. Second baseman ranges out and gloves it for out number 1. That brings up Moreno, who's still looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 5. The average is seriously dropping. He's in danger of going below 300 now. His first pitch misses high. Line shot on the ground to second. Second baseman lays out to get it. But it is the catcher running, so they got all the time in the world to throw him out. That's out number 2. So it's up to Houndstooth. He's 1 for 4. Winning runs 90 feet away. But now there's 2 outs. Just needs to get a base hit somewhere. And this might do it. Deep to right center. This is going to drop, and this game is over. Houndstooth comes through with an RBI single into right center, and the Neon win this one in 14 innings. They're finally back on the winning side. But man, the Bolters, got to give them credit. For a 3-10 record, they put up a fight in this one. They had their opportunities to win it, but just couldn't come through. This is the Neon win with 5-4 score, even though they were out hit 17-11. Top batter for the Bolters, have to give it to Beal. Went 5 for 7. Not a bad day at all. Drove in 2 runs. Top batter for the Neon's going to have to go to Houndstooth. Actually, we could give it to Avenue. But we're going to give it to Houndstooth since he got the game winner. Because this game took forever. But Avenue had a good game of her own. Only got 2 hits, but they were both home runs. But Houndstooth went 2 for 5. Plus he walked once. But he drove in the game winner. Rasmussen picks up the loss. Went 5 2/3 innings. Gave up 6 hits. Gave up the 1 run right there at the 14th. That's his first loss of the year. And Brooks picks up the win. Went 2 innings. Gave up 2 hits. Struck out 2. And that's his first win of the year. Top 3 players, Avenue gets number 1, 2 for 6 with 2 homers, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Kingston Beal, number 2, 5 for 7 with a double and 2 RBIs. And Lozano, number 3. You haven't seen Lozano in it seems like forever. He started the game. Went 7 innings, gave us 7 hits, 2 runs, struck out 5. Man, that game just would not end. That might be the longest game the Neon have ever played. But they did come away with a win. So I guess I'm back on the winning side. So they will hang on to first place now, no matter what happens. So we got 22 games to play. Let's go ahead and hop into this one and get them going. First one up is the Grays in the Underworld. And the Underworld are going to lose this one 7-3. Advocates and Razzles. Advocates score a bunch first in inning. And they have danger of losing it, but they hang on 10-7 at the end. Champs against the defending champs, and the champs beat them 2-1. Close game there. Craniums against the Gobblers, and the Gobblers are going to lose at home. No, they come back 9th inning, win that one 9-6. Bandits against the Favorites. Bandits win the close one 4-3. Machos and Bottlenoses. That's a shutout for the Machos as they win that one. Energetics and Freedom. And another close one sort of, but the Energetics win 4-1. Sewer Sneaks and Riddles. Riddles lost it right there at the end, 3-2. Lucky Breaks put a pounding on the War Wagons, 9-2. Elephants and the Advocates, 12 innings, but the Advocates win that one in a shutout, 1-0. Philosophers and Fantastics win late in that one, 7-6. Water Bullets and the Energetics shut them out, 7-0. Razzles and Spots. Spots are at home in that stadium they seem to not win at, and they get shut out 8-0. Grays and Tundras. Tundras win in extra innings. And the Guardians and the Ancients. Ancients lose that one late, 5-3. Favorites and Bards. Looks like the favorites are going to win. No, they lose late, 4-3. Bolters and Bottlenoses. Bottlenoses shut them out, 12-0. And Freedom and Outlaws. Outlaws come back and win 6-2. Underworld and Gobblers. Gobblers shut out the Underworld 3-0. Craniums and Machos. And another shutout going on. Look at all these shutouts. Look at all the offense the Machos are showing. 16-2 final there. Spider Bears and Bandits. Spider Bears are going to put a whooping on them, 6-1. Serpents and Super Sneaks. And it's going to be a little back and forth. Who's going to win this one? Serpents hang on late, 10-6. So, looking at the Bush League Conference, Outlaws, defending champions, currently still have first place, 2.5 lead over the champs. And the Interjects are 3 games back. So with the Water Bullets and the Bottlenoses are 5 games out. Namely Payment Division, the Guardians currently lead, well tied for the top spot with the Spots. Favorites are 2 games back. Craniums are 3 games back. Bolters are 5 games back. Dynamic Division, Machos currently tied for first place with the Tundras. Razzles are 2 back. Philosophers are 2 back. Riddles are 5.5 out. Bleacher Bum Conference, Satisfactory Division. Bandits still have the lead, 11-4 record. 1 game over the Gobblers, who are 10-5. Serpents 2 games back. Spars are 3 games back. Advocates are 4 out. And the Grays are 6 out. Ambitious Division, Super Sneaks have fought their way up to the first place, 9-6. 1 game behind is the Freedom. War Wagons are 2 games back. Fantastics are 3, and so are Lucky Breaks. Whereas the Lucky Breaks have come back, but they're still in last place. Persticular Division, Neon pick up that win, so they do extend their lead in their division. They got a 9-5 record, got a game and a half over the Spider Bears and the Elephants. Ancients are 2.5 out, so are the Underworld. So summary-wise, what we got? Got some player training for Barajas. Loses some fielding, gains contact and speed, but the chance for more contact and more speed, and a chance to gain a negative trait. I don't think we'll take it. We got the cash for it? No, we don't. Never mind, we're not doing it. Let's see. Serpents made a change. Emery Andrews was kicked out, and Lance Steele was picked up, so they swapped out relief pitchers. Dropped a C, picked up a C+, picked up a ton of junk too. Went from a 10 to a 78. Not bad. Lost some velocity, lost some accuracy, but it might be a good pickup. Plus, to save some money. And Spots made a change. Dulce Shaw was kicked off, and Raymundo McCarty was picked up. So first baseman change here. Dropped a C, picked up a B-. Lost some contact, picked up power, and lost some fielding. So that'll do it for this one. As the Neon get back on the winning side against the worst team in the league, which, again, they didn't play that way, but they still hold the worst record. I think they're still 3, yeah, they're 3-12. That is the worst record currently still. Only by 1, as the Riddles are right there with 4-10 record. But next time up, Neon hit the road again. They take on the Champs, who was the very first team they ever played in their history, as they won that one. But they're going to try take them on again. The Champs are going to be at home. Neon are 9-5. The Champs are 7-7. And Neon are going to have Wesman on the mound, 2-0 with a 3.45 ERA. And Dominic Marshall is going to be pitching for the Champs, 0-1 with a 5.25 ERA. And the Neon bullpen should be pretty tired, so Wesman needs to hang in there and pitch a good game to avoid bringing bullpen if they can. So that'll do it for this one. We will see you back here for Game 15. See you then.